Governor Ron DeSantis, you've been traveling the country telling the world that in Florida, we don't believe in perpetual rent to the government. CFO Blaise Ingaglia, you've spent this whole session exposing the billions in local waste that prove the money is there for relief. House Speaker Daniel Perez and Senate President Ben Albritton, you hold the gavels that will decide if Florida homeowners are finally set free. We're halfway through the 2026 session, and we are done with the games. We have watched you debate your half measures like HJR 201 and HJR 203 that leave school taxes intact, meaning families are still paying 45% of their bill for the privilege of staying in the home they already own. We've seen the poison pills like the 5% exit fee that would effectively trap Floridians in their houses forever. You say you're looking for a plan that works. You say you're measuring to get the math right. Governor, leadership, look no further. We have the complete plan to implement exactly what you've been promising. It's called the Zero Rent Plan, and it's time you listen to it. Zero Rent Plan is the only architecture that provides the total homestead sovereignty while remaining fiscally responsible. Here are the 6 pillars. Point 1, total abolition. We are not interested in a 55% coupon. We demand a 100% exemption for every homestead property primary residence from all ad valorem taxes, city, county, and schools, a tax bill of $0. Point 2, the homestead shield. We must ban tax deed foreclosures on primary homes forever. If a homeowner falls behind on local fees, the city gets a passive lien paid only when the home is voluntarily sold. No Floridian should ever be kicked to the curb by the government for property they already bought. Point number 3, the consumer shift. We're adults in the room. We recognize that local debts must be honored. By shifting to a consumer-based model and raising the sales tax to 9%, we generate the $18.5 billion needed to replace 100% of homestead revenue, including the school funding. Point 4, the efficiency cut. We mandate a 15% efficiency cut to all local government general funds. CFO Ingaglia has already identified nearly $2 billion in waste across just 13 governments. If we audit the rest of the state, we will find the money that isn't missing. It's being misspent on hot yoga, tree counters, and administrative bloat. Point 5, the fee lockbox. We freeze all local fees at current levels and mandate that they be placed in a restricted lockbox. This prevents local bureaucrats from simply renaming your property tax a service fee to keep their ATM open. Point 6, the rural guarantee. We ensure that our rural counties get first draw on the new sales tax pool. This plan makes rural Florida, which is the backbone of our state, financially stronger than it has ever been. We know that there are those in the building and across the street who want to keep the status quo. We know there are lobbyists in your ears every day fighting to keep the ATM open. But Florida doesn't want the status quo. Floridians are being priced out of their lives since the COVID housing insanity began, and we're not going to accept milquetoast amendments as a solution. To the Florida legislature, we demand a proper bill. We demand a bill that actually does what Governor DeSantis is proposing on the national stage. President Albritton, stop measuring and start cutting. Speaker Perez, put a real abolition bill on the floor. We're not asking for a favor. We're giving you a mandate. Give us the choice on the ballot this November. Let the people of Florida decide if they want to truly own their homes. If you refuse to give us that choice, if you bury this movement in committee or settle for half measures, we will choose differently when your next election comes around. We're a voting bloc. We're homeowners, and we are watching.